Look how what I've found. I cannot, the conscious mind, conscious thought, cannot invite and expose the hidden fears. It cannot analyze it, because that analysis, we said, is inaction. And there is no escape. I shan't run off to a church or Jesus or Buddha or somebody, or identify myself with some other thing. I pushed all those aside because I've understood their use.
Yes.
Their futility. So I'm left with this. I'm this, my baby.
Yes. Right.
So, what shall I do? Some action has to take place.
Yes, indeed.
I can't just say, well, I've pushed all that aside. I've just said, now just see what happens, sir. Because I've pushed all those aside, through observation, not through resistance, not through violence, because I've negated all those, escape, no analysis, running off to something and all the rest of that, I have energy, haven't I? Mind has energy now.
Now it has, yes. Yes, it floods up.
Because I've pushed away all the things that are dissipate energy.
Energy leaks.
Therefore, I have now this thing. I'm confronted with that. Confronted with fear. Now what can I do? Listen to this, sir. What can I do? I can't do anything. Because it is I who have created the fear. Public opinion.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right? So I cannot do a thing about fear.
Precisely.
But there is the energy which has been gathered, which has come into being when all dissipation of energy has ended. There's energy.
Exactly, virtue. Right.
Energy.
Manifested. Yeah,
energy.
Exactly.
Now, what happens? This is not some hocus pocus. This is some kind of mystical experience. There is actual fear, and I have tremendous energy which has come because there is no dissipation of energy. So what takes place? So wait.
Oh, I'm waiting.
Wait.
I was there was something going through my mind.
Yeah. What takes place? So I say, so what has created fear? What has brought it about? Because if I have the energy, you follow, sir, to put that question and find the answer for that question. Not, I've got energy now. I don't know.
Yes.
So, what has brought it about? You, my neighbor, my country, my culture?
Myself.
What has brought it about?
I've done it.
Who is I?
I don't mean I as the fragmented observer off from me. It is this. I'm thinking what you said earlier about the mind as disordered, which requires to empty itself of the disorder, doesn't require another mind to do it.
No,
yes.
I'm asking, what has brought this fear into me, into my consciousness? I won't use that word because we'll have to go into that in a different way. What has brought this fear? And I won't leave it till I find it. You understand, sir? Because I've got the energy to do it. I don't depend on anybody, on any book, on any philosopher, nobody.
Would it be the case that once that energy begins to flood, that the question itself disappears?
And I begin to find the answer.
Yes.
Huh? I don't put the question, but I find the answer.
Right.
Now,
yes.
Right, what is the answer?
The answer couldn't be
Academic.
A description or something. A change has occurred in the being.
What is the answer to this fact of fear which has been sustained, which has been nourished, which has carried on from generation to generation? So, I must... Can the mind observe this fear, the movement of it?
The movement of it.
Not just a piece of fear.
Or a succession of fears.
Yeah, but the movement of this
the movement of fear itself.
Mm-hmm. Observe it without the thought that has created the observer. I don't.
Oh yes, yes.
So, can there be observation of this fact, which I have called it fear? Because I have recognized it. The mind has recognized it because it has had fear before. So through recognition and association, it says this is fear.
Yes, that never stops.
So
yes.
Can the mind observe without the observer, who is the thinker, observe this fact only? That means, can the observer, which is thought, the observer as thought has produced this. I don't know. So thought has produced this. Right? I'm afraid of my neighbor, what he says, because I want to be respectable. That is the product of thought. I've divided, thought has divided the world into America, Russia, India, and China, and all the rest of it. And that destroys security. That's the result of thought. I am lonely. And therefore I act neurotically, which is also the fact of thought. So I see very clearly that thought is responsible for that. Right? Right, sir? So, what will happen with thought then? Thought is responsible for this. It has nourished it, has sustained it, it has encouraged it, it has done everything to sustain it. I'm afraid of the pain that I had yesterday happening again tomorrow, which is the movement of thought. So, can thought, which can only function within the field of knowledge, that's its ground.
Yes.
And fear is something new each time. Fear isn't old.
No.
It is made old when I recognize it.
Yes.
But can when the process of recognition, which is the association of words and so on, can the mind observe that without the interference of thought? If it does, fear is not.
Right. Right. The thing that was hitting me while I was sitting here intently, the thing that was hitting me was that the moment that occurs, the thought and the fear immediately disappear.
So, fear then can be put away completely. If I was living as a human being in Russia and they threatened me to put into prison, probably would be afraid. Which is a natural self-preservation.
Of course, of course.
That's a natural fear, like a bus coming rushing towards you. You step aside. You run away from a dangerous animal. That's a natural self-protective reaction. But that's not fear. It's a response of intelligence operating. Say, for God's sake, move away from the rushing bus. But the other factors are factors of thought.
Exactly.
Good. So, can thought understand itself and know its place and not project itself? Not control, which is an abomination. If you control thought, who is the controller? Another fragment of thought.
Another thought.
It's a vicious game you are playing with yourself. So, can the mind observe without a movement of thought? It will only do that when you have understood the whole movement of fear. Understood that, not analyze, looking at it. It's a living thing, therefore you have to look at it. It's only a dead thing that can dissect and analyze, kick it around. But a living thing you have to watch. Like,
This is very shocking, because in our last conversation, just towards the end, we came to the place where we raised the question of someone saying to himself, I think I understand what I've heard. Now I'm going to try that. And then fear holds up a mirror to itself.
of course.
And one is suddenly ringed about by a world of mirrors.
You don't say, sir, when you see dangerous animal, I'll think about it. You move. You act. Because that's tremendous destruction waiting there. There's a self-protective reaction which is intelligent. Say, get out. Here we are not using intelligence. And intelligence operates when we have looked at all these fears, the movements of it, the inwardness of it, the subtlety of it, the ugly, the whole movement. Then out of that comes intelligence and says, I've understood it.